Yeah, it felt really good. A bit nervous at the start. I think it's been like a month since playing and stuff, but I mean, been doing rehab, been with the right people, so I felt really good running up and down.
Nothing can substitute like gameplay, can it?
Oh, absolutely. You take a week off, a month off, it's so different, but it's good that we get this hit out so we can get, do what we do out there and run up and down. So then when the first game comes, I'm not as nervous and, not fit as I think I am. So yeah.
You talked about it just then with Goriss, but obviously it had to be a couple of changes with Z going down.
Yeah.
How are you kind of embracing this new role you might have to play?
Yeah, 5-man, just great. I think our team's so versatile and the plays that we run and the structure we have, it doesn't matter. You can play this, you can play that, and it's, I am playing the 5, but I'm playing the 5 as me, if that makes sense. So like I can score, I can pass to people, so it's different, but it's good. It's the structure of play that we have, so it's really easy to do.
What's it been like getting with this new group?
Yeah.
I guess some pretty experienced players that have come in. How much are you liking it?
Yeah, I'm loving it. Like, the girls are great. We have such a good group. Like, everyone's buying in, everyone's learning. We're all really professional. We've got gym at 8 o'clock. Everyone's here at like 7:30. We're nice and early, getting extras and everything. So it's really good. It's a good group to be around. Great vibes, and that's what you want to do. Like, we want to win this championship, and I think we're heading into that great start with that.
Obviously just a pre-season game, but to keep Sydney to 72, especially in that second half, that defensive performance, there's going to be a lot that you guys are happy with from this hit out.
Yeah, absolutely. Good thing about our team is, we're great offensively and defensively. Like, we've got weapons from left, right, centre. Like, our starting lineup, we're all over 6 foot plus Jade. So, I mean, it helps, we can switch 1 to 4 and, we get in the gaps, deflections, and I think, that's what's really different to other teams because then not everyone's got, plus 6 footers on the court at the same time. So it helps that we've got everyone long and lengthy. So yeah, it's really good. We take pride in playing defense, and I think it's going to help us along the way.
Another game tomorrow, to back up and just see how the body pulls up? Yeah,
absolutely. Like I said before, it's good to have these hit outs before the season starts because, you don't want John Cain to be your first game and, running up and down and not kind of being a little sloppy and all that stuff. So it's good. It's good that we get that opportunity and for Sydney to come down. They're a great team as well, so it's good to get a hit out on them. So yeah, really, really excited for it.
Yeah, obviously still pre-season, but literally 2 weeks away from our first game. So rather than practice, I think it was great for, to have Sydney come down and play a game and just continue to build on the chemistry that we built. But also I've seen huge improvements from 2 weeks ago from Townsville when we're at the pre-season tournament.
What do you like about today? Obviously, some moments out there, some good defensive pressure.
Yeah, it's like to hold a team like Sydney to 72. I think they had 40 at half time, and to hold them to 32 in the whole of the second half. I think our defensive intensity lifted. We have to go with some different lineups due to minute restrictions on some players. And I thought the younger ones, Jada, Mon, really stood up in that fourth quarter. Munga came on and really provided us the burst that she does offensively.
Obviously early days, but do you think we're going to see that benefit of, Mon and Munga towards the back end of the year kind of playing a bigger role, that they'll have that impact with the bench this year?
Yeah, I think Mon obviously coming into her second season, she's more comfortable both within our system but playing in the WNBL as a young player. Jada coming off the ACL, it's literally this is her second season, so she missed a season. So definitely getting minutes into those players like this early, I think is important for the back end of the season.
Obviously, Z, you've had to kind of reshuffle things. You're happy with how that's starting to come along though?
Yeah, it's still a work in progress. Obviously, Z was a big part of what we were going to do, and so we have to shuffle around. Obviously, Tage is our only other true centre, and so we're going to have to shuffle around and do it by committee. But what I like today against certain lineups, we put Nards at the 5 and had to play her just with her length and versatility, and caddies as well. We can change our lineups and go a little bit quicker, still with that length.
Caddy, top scorer for you guys, look like she's going to be everything that you're hoping for.
Yeah, and I think she didn't play in the fourth quarter. She's aggressive, as I've said before. She can score at any level, so she can post up smaller defenders. She can shoot the 3. She can take people off the dribble, and just her pace and transition sets her apart. And so, we just got to keep her out of foul trouble.
One more hit out tomorrow, and then is it kind of full steam ahead to next week?
Yeah, we'll start preparations next week for Southside, but today and tomorrow is just purely about ourselves and just getting some legs underneath us, getting ready for those first couple of games.